So this is what we're doing today. Matt's got us, he wants me to install these, they're not Majic Stairs, they're a different company. The name escapes me, but anyway, these stairs are coming out. I've got to get those stairs in. There's no documentation with them. I don't even know the model number. I tried looking it up, what the number's on there. Nothing comes up. I think I found what they are online. I've got to do, make the rough opening the correct size based on that overall dimension of the frame, which I think it's like 61 by 22.5. So anyway, I'm gonna take these out, figure out how to get those loose so that I can get the frame up there and get it bolted up and not kill myself. So having installed one of these, we're gonna try to make a this is how we installed it video, not this is how it's done video. Anyway, so that's the next thing. Cut these out, try to figure out how to get them installed, and we'll kind of take you along for the ride, and you know, hopefully I don't fall off the ladder.
Like that would be, might get us a million views.
Yeah, all right. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in the attic. I'll have you close it. I'll detach the springs so it's not spring bound, and then we'll lower it back down. I'll take the door and this ladder off. I think I can. Looks like maybe, yeah, there's a bolt here. Pull the ladder loose, then it'll just be the frame left, and I'll slide the ladder over. Cut all the finish nails off. They use a finish nailer and there's 20 finish nails in here, and plus 4 screws, plus 2, 4, 6, 8 16-penny nails. So I'll get all those cut loose, and then we can just pull the frame out. And then I can get the rough opening built to the correct size, and then figure out how to get that one up in here. So I think that's the plan. Some fine finished carpentry here. Look at this, just a little bit of painter's caulking. Fill that up there. Don't worry about getting her flush with the drywall, friends. We'll just fill her up with some caulk. That's an entire tube right there. That's good stuff, though. The other half, the tube is still on the wood here. Hey, Mike. Should we go get some cinnamon rolls? Can we take a break for some cinnamon rolls, Mike? And make a run over to Helen, Georgia. Pick up some Amish cinnamon rolls. There we go. Save this for you, Mike. You can upgrade your ladder. All right, so the original homeowner special stairs are out. So all the trim's out, so I'm gonna do a little vacuum here, clean up, because a clean workspace is a safe workspace, Mike. And then I think we're gonna take a little trip to the cinnamon roll shop. Some of those, maybe some Chipotles, Mike.
Oh yeah.
Is it time for Chipotle, Mike?
I think so.
All right, and then yeah, what else? What else we have? Then I gotta figure out how to get that thing apart enough to get it up there. I think I'll have to use some ratchet straps off the Raptors to get it up there, get a couple lags in it, plug it in, and then we can use the control to lower the ladder down, and then I guess finish securing it. It shouldn't be too big a deal. I'm just trying to think of a way to do it that's not gonna mess anything up and not gonna fall on me. You know, Mike? Safety first, Mike. Normally I don't worry that much about that, but I really don't want that falling on me. Oh yeah, a little sneak peek. Okay, so yeah. So I did this last week. So I cut the wall apart. We got some plumbing in here. So I plumbed it so it's got we're nice and flush here. We're a 1/2 inch male pipe by 1-inch Prevo fitting. We did our, this is a P164, I believe, by 1.5 inches. So it's got a short pipe, 1.5 inches. Well, it's 1.5 inches by when it's all the way threaded in. So from this back face to the end of the pipe's like 2.5 inches. So I have a drop ear plumbing fitting and air screwed to a 2x, and then this threads into that. Got our nice bucket filler. So basically, this is the unit out of OGHQ. So this is the 3rd time it's been moved. I moved it the last time, and then this time again. So anyway, yeah, it looks good, huh? It makes me want to do mine in my garage.
It's the only part of this garage that's like painted.
Yeah, I did. I painted it because I figured it'd be easier to paint it now, this part. So this is the paint left over from the Helen garage. So we have enough. I have about 8 gallons total. We'll paint this garage easily. We're gonna paint the ceiling, and yeah. Anyway, she looks good. Wand holders on there, nice and secure, Mike. You know.
Put some tap cons in it.
Some 1/4 inch by 2 1/4 tap cons. I think that's a perfect spot for. And the way it works out is, you don't need a door stop, because I was worried about this crashing this, but since the buckets go here, if you open the door completely, at 90 degrees, exactly 90 degrees, touches the bucket dolly.
Wow.
And it keeps it from hitting anything over here. Look at that. I didn't plan that. That just worked out. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I gotta get motivated to do my own as soon as I get some more energies, Mike.
You've installed like 30 pressure washers.
And I don't do my own. Yeah, well, I have to wait for mine like everybody else. I'm in line, Mike. Not very good suction here, Mike. Yeah, I think we need to clean the filter. So what's going on is we need a 62-inch rough opening. This is 63 lengthwise, and then we need 22 3/4 minimum, which is what we have. So it's going to fit very snugly widthwise. But then what I have to do is take this block and move it. I got to move this 1 inch this way. What they did was they just toenailed it in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 finish nails. So it's kind of wobbly anyway, because finish nails aren't really what they should have used. So I'm going to get a blade, cut the drywall screws loose out of here so we don't jack this drywall up, and then I'll cut a new block, and then I'll toe screw it in with some 3-inch construction screws, and that'll take care of that. So I think that's what we'll do next. An internal dimension of 59.5, you would use a 61-inch RO. So that's 1.5 inches. Ours measures 60, our internal dimension is 61 inches. 1.5 inches over that would be 62.5. Here, 63 would be our rough opening. Which if our unit measures 63, we do a 65-inch rough opening, so that's 2 inches. So they change it. I don't know, that might work the way it is. I might not have to move that block. I'll just screw it better. Instead of using those stupid little 15 gauge finish nails. And I just gotta figure out how to get it up there and bolt it up. I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot, Michael. I don't think Matt has any here. I'll look. I'm gonna have to look for tools for rent at Home Depot and see if we can get one. Let's look at that. Here we go, right here. That's it. Drywall lift, 14 foot. Lift up to 200 pounds with commercial grade chain driven lift mechanism. This is exactly what we need right here. Check availability. Lady Lake, there are 2 available. Ooh. drywall lift. We're gonna go get that. It's 40 bucks. It goes up 14 feet and it'll lift 200 pounds. That doesn't weigh 200 pounds. You wanna go with me to the Home Depot? Get some footage, Mike? $200,000 key right there, Mike. Heading out, Mike.
Go ahead.
On our way to get some cinnamon rolls for you. I know you've been really craving them, Mike. That low carb SB Complete diet is killing you. I think it's worth the 30 bucks, Mike. Whew. Yeah. Cut, Mike.
What are we doing, Mike?
So they had a bottom plate here for this little room they built, and then bottom plate was cantilevering over the opening, so that the ladder assembly wouldn't clear. So I had to cut that out. It was just hanging over anyway. It wasn't doing anything, so it's not going to matter to get rid of it. So now everything should clear.
What do we got set up down there?
So we got that on a that's a drywall lift. So we'll crank that up into the opening, and then I'll take a ride on the old Majic lift. It's not quite rated for my weight, but I think it'll be all right. There's probably some safety factor. I'll go purge first, make sure I get rid of all my weights, my belly. All right, so now we
There's a 3,600 mile
what?
997.2 GTRS gray black perfection. It's on Bring a Trailer.
Why are you looking
It's on Bring a Trailer right now.
for, what's the,
Might leverage my future to get that
oh my gosh. Chris, you're gonna give poor Chris a heart attack.
250. I'll just make payments. I'll make the payments.
There you go.
No money down.
Yeah.
Interest.
8%?
I don't know.
Okay, so what you need to do is get on one ladder next to it, and I'll start cranking, and you just steady it so it guides up into the hole. Yeah, this isn't sketchy at all. That's gonna kill me if it falls. It has to go up like this. We have to tilt it a little bit. It has to go in like this. I'm serious. That's where it shows the instructions.
Tilt it which way, back or forward?
You tilt it that like this, and it has to shoehorn up in there. That's why it says it's supposed to take 4 guys.
Yeah. Well, we got 3.
So now that ladder just needs, that just needs to go clear, and then it'll go up. So I think there's a top. Okay. All right. Now someone's got to go jack it up. I'll steady it here. I'll steady it here. You just roll it up.
Mike, you all right?
Yeah, I'm just hot.
Pass out up there.
It's hot. Yeah. Dude, it's got to be 120 up here. Okay, that's just one side. Now this side I still haven't anchored that side. I'm gonna try to slowly lower it. This is the way the Majic Stairs were in your last garage, right? I didn't realize the motor would go down with the unit. Because I couldn't see hinges when it was all folded together. I thought the motor would stay up here. It's the opposite of what I would think, but that's...
Well, with it down like that, can you get to the holes now?
Yeah. Yep. That's the key. It's right here.
Okay, so just get something to hold it and then
And then I can lift up on the frame, lag it. That's what I was thinking. Yes.
go push the crop.
Yep. Exactly. All right.
Aren't we like super short on that side? Don't we need some shims? Like
Well, it really, the supporting is through here, through the sides. But I just did that to temporarily till I get these in, and then we can shim it. All right, let me get this extension out of here. All right. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, let me get a couple shims in there. I probably weigh 150 when I come back down now. Yeah, it's moist.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, for when you can't fit the Magic, I mean, I think the Magic Stairs are better.
Yeah.
Magic Stairs are much more. Like you can cut it.
Yeah. Well, we can put the feet on.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to wire in the toggle wherever we decide you want to put it.
Well, what I'd like to try to do is put it on Pico. We can plug it in.
Yeah, but it's a forward reverse toggle switch, momentary. Oh, it does. Oh, well then we could just tuck that thing up in the attic.
Yeah, sweet. Perfect.
Oh, that's nice.
Had to have that little toggle thing.
I did too. That's beautiful. That's good news. I was thinking I was going to have to hack up drywall. So those go down in this thing. It's bottom lay.
That little rubber feet too.
Don't mess up the Swiss tracks. Yeah. Sit right there. So these go like that, right in the middle. That's pretty sweet though.
Actually, like we knew how to do this. with
That'd be
things like
quick.
now.
Yeah. Well, having that lift thing, you could. It says 4 guys using the lift. We did it with a man down. Yeah, man. You know what I'll do? I'll just case it out,
Yeah.
and it'll look nice. You'll never see it. I'll just case it like it was, with just square casing. It'll look nice. Heading to Home Depot to take our lift back, and then we're gonna stop at OG and get some drill bits since Matt took all his drill bits to Helen, Georgia. And then we're gonna stop and get cinnamon rolls for you. Yeah. There you go. Done with it. And the piece here. That one right there. Like, it's like a puzzle. See that? This here is like this. There we go. That's what this thing's for, I guess. It's here, highly sophisticated. I want to say these went right here, Mike.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like it, me.
Yeah, 3 and 4 right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, you can see how it locks it.
Yeah, it's just very safe.
It locks it perfectly.
Yeah, all right.
Mike, where are we at with this project?
We're just about done, Mike. We're gonna drill the holes in the bottom of the ladder for the little feet, and then I'm gonna wire tie up the excess wire, the control wire, and we're gonna call it good. Oh, I have to do some trim though. I do have to put some casing on around the around the
Show people
open.
that in a different episode.
Yeah. So these go right like this on this side of it.
Drill it.
So this should be a clearance hole for that. I'll spot it with this. Don't need hammer drill. Could be faster, man. Okay. Tighten this one up and then I'll spot the other ones. We'll go here. How would I rate it? It's straightforward and simple, except that you just need some help to get it up in the air. So we use the drywall lift, which is plenty, and it'll lift 200 pounds. This doesn't weigh 200 pounds. So, but yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so install's complete. There's some minor things I want to do. One of which is going to be I'm going to get some casing, just square casing, and trim out the opening. The ceiling joists are not even. They kind of do this. So being as an aluminum frame, it's not going to bolt up and bend to the concave or convex of the ceiling. So anyway, you can see it's touching in the center. There's a little bit of gap on either ends. It was trimmed out previously, and it'll hide all that, drywall that's kind of nicked up. So I'm going to do that. But other than that, install's done. It works really nicely. I'm going to give it a shot. There we go. I got to hold the button. It's super solid. I mean, it feels super solid. It's stout. So you can see the aluminum frame, it's got a little gap here, but it's touching here. That's just because the joists they run this way, but there's a little bit of sag to them, natural sag. Maybe it's because the air handlers are up there, whatever. So we'll just trim it out with some nice casing, door casing or something, and that'll look good. But yeah, I like it. Pretty solid. It's not Majic Stairs, but it's a nice alternative. The footprint, the Majic Stairs takes up a longer area. You know, slot has to be much deeper. And I guess the way it comes out, it angles and then has to come out like this and then lower. So it didn't fit where this was. So Matt opted for this. It's pretty, I think it's pretty good. You know, I mean, if you don't want to have to pull stairs down, and then you got the Majic lift there. So you just bring your stuff up there, go up this, go grab it. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's a lot of work went into it. I'm building it.
The install should be pretty easy as long as you have things like locked in its path.
Yeah, yep, exactly. And then you need, you know, you need a few friends to help you guide it up there. Even with the drywall lift we used, you need a couple guys. And then you need someone in the attic as it's going up so they can get a few lags in it, and then you can pull the steps down, and then you can get to the rest of the lags. Nice. That's it, man. Done. Another project off the list. Next is home theater, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the next episode.
Yep. Next episode of Mike Does Things for Matt.